Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. Last time, I recorded the last two episodes at once, didn't I? We started off in the first of those two episodes, we beat Yoshiki, went through this whole boss battle, where he had to keep dealing with different elevators and whatnot, and just eventually getting up close enough to shoot him in the face enough times until he died. But, he, unleashed one final attack before he went away, which was going to kill Toshiro until Yuki jumped in front and took the blast instead. And she died in Toshiro's arms. The game really had this big emotional up about finally beating Yoshiki, and then it was like, you know what, we want to make you cry. And it very nearly succeeded. But, anyways, after that emotional gut punch, we found the door into the next kingdom, which we walked through and then ended up into this weird school dimension, where we met these two members of the Rebel Corps. You can see them on screen right now. One over there holding this weird cannon gun thing. I have no idea what it actually is. And then the one just randomly hanging from a sign. But yeah, most of the school proper is safe-ish, but there are like these weird doors everywhere that if you go through one, you get into this like pocket dimension full of enemies. So we managed to clear out one of those, but then these two friends here brought us over to the hideout, which is of course LeBlanc. And so they asked us to join the Rebel Club and told us how we might be able to find our way out of here. And a little bit about the dictator taking over this place, but for some reason the dictator's name was censored, so I guess there's more that we're gonna have to find out. But I think that's about it for what happened. Basically, we joined up with this rebel club, and they told us that we have to head out to a courtyard where we can find one of the 4 keys in order to find the exit to this place and take on the tyrant. But that's about it. I think we had one talk thing. Yeah. A building full of mysteries, the only talking thing, and then I think I had to head over to the... I think I'm pretty much maxed out on personas. I think I'm at like 22... Yeah, 23 out of 25. I'm gonna have to run to the Velvet Room before actually heading off, so we don't end up with too many. But we can do the talking thing first. A building full of mystery. Let's go. The music in this segment is much softer than it is in other places. Phew, finally a breather. This place feels a lot different from the others we've been in. With Maria and Yoshiki, the metaverse was an entire country. But according to the rebels earlier, nothing else exists outside this building. What does that mean? Absolutely nothing? If what they said is true, it means the entire metaverse is this one building. A world comprised of a distorted school building filled with eerie doors. And inside those doors, a bizarre place crawling with legionnaires. What a lame idea for a world. At least put some effort into the concept, you know? I bet there's another ruler here who's up to no good. What kind of evil mastermind do we gotta go against this time? Hold on, if this place is also part of Toshiro-san's heart, does that mean the ruler here is someone he knows?
I'm sorry.
Sorry to disappoint, but I don't have a clue just yet. This place does give me a funny feeling though, like I kind of know it, but don't at the same time. No need to force yourself. Just let us know when you remember something. Strangely, I feel the same way. You were acting off earlier. Both Toshiro and Rina were. I don't know why, but I've had this weird feeling ever since we got here. If I'm being honest, I don't like how it feels at all. That's surprising coming from you, Arena.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you all. I'm fine, really. I'm sure I'll get used to it soon. So, this is school, huh? You guys go somewhere like this almost daily, don't you?
Sounds good.
Well, it sorta looks like this, but a real one is much more crowded and lively. Oh, that sounds like fun. And there's all kinds of people there too, right? Yep, sometimes you get pretty poor, sometimes you get bad teachers, sometimes you get nosy counselors. Don't forget a terrifying student council president. Yeah, that too. Like a fearsome chief with a fist of steel. I'm fairly certain Makoto is the student council president. I don't know about all that. I only punish shadows and legionnaires. And juniors who don't know how to keep their mouths shut. Ryuji Futaba, run. This is sorry, senpai. School sounds pretty exciting, huh, senpai?
Whatever.
I feel like that was a bit misleading. Anyway, the only clue we have to go on are those keys. Since we're in a whole new place now, it might be a good idea to plan our team formation. Party received 3 GP. Yay! I'm curious if we have enough for any new skills. Not hideout. Wrong menu. Skills. Yeah, basically everyone can get something. Give you... The only thing I can afford is Rakukaja. Oh wait, no, I can get this. Extra range damage for all party members. Morgana can get extra max SP for all party members. Same thing for On. Ryuji has a bit more choice here. What do I want to give you? Knockback? Extra movement space. I feel like just moving farther is just like super important. So I think I just want to give that to everyone I can. Extra movement. What can I give you? Extra attack range, extra knockback. Extra attack range is the only thing I can afford. Makoto can't afford anything. Arena gets... Do I upgrade? Do I want to upgrade Great Partisan to Ultimate Partisan or Shining Partisan to Great Shining Partisan? Sadly none of them increase range. Sure, we'll go with Great Shining Partisan. Why not? So now her multi-hit move does a little bit more damage, so that's pretty fine. And time to take a quick run over to the Velvet Room. And by quick, I mean this is probably going to take me like 15 minutes just fusing personas to make space and try to get the best things possible.
Do you wish to perform a fusion?
I might just pop away for a moment to do this, but I do want to look... Can I make Seth? No, I need Thoth and Horus. This is a special one that we can only make because we completed all the quests so far. Bugs, like Bugs Bunny. This is gonna use Haridi. Haridi's really good. I don't know if I want to do that. Not Bugs Bunny. Definitely not Bugs Bunny. Stats are pretty good, and Invigorate looks really nice. So sure, why not? Gonna toss me a couple thousand. What do I want to give you? Meteorama, I suppose, is fine enough.
Please wait just a moment.
This will go to somebody, almost surely. And at this point,
now then,
I'm just gonna start putting these together so I can make space. So I'll see you in a moment. Hold on, I haven't actually done any fusions yet, because I was looking through and saw that I could make Thoth using some of my personas on this screen. So I decided to go ahead and look at the Fuse by Result, which I've never looked at this screen before. So I started scrolling down, and it turns out I can make Horus and Thoth, which means I can also make Seth, or Set. I think I'm going to do that. Unicorn and Grimacala for Horus. Horus is actually a pretty cool god.
Is this one moment, please?
Skip. I don't want to fail your fusion here, despite how cool they are. And then I want to make Thoth, which is a bit lower level. Summer's on here. There you are. Sure, this one. It doesn't really matter.
Please wait just a moment.
Actually, yes it does. Red Rider, that is not what I wanted. Time to try that again. Where are you in this list? Thoth. Mithras and Kinki. Endless Fighting Spirit, sure.
One moment, please.
Don't fail this time. I want this Atropos. It failed again? Really? How many personas am I going to use up trying to make this thing, only so I can get rid of this thing and use it for a different thing? This one. I'm not using any of those. Sayo, why not?
Please wait just a moment.
Maybe I should watch this one through. This has already failed twice, and I don't want it failing again. Come on, work with me here. There we go. Yay! Finally! I have no idea how many personas I just wasted doing that.
Now then, make
but
your decision.
That allows us to make you. Isis, Anubis, Thoth, and Horus. That is... You know, it just dawned on me that those are all Egyptian gods. I noticed Anubis, Thoth, and Horus, but for some reason my mind skipped over Isis and didn't put 2 and 2 together. Okay, you're awesome. Increases damage dealt with each subsequent ranged attack. Sure. Lots of options. Increases drop rate of rare personas. That could be cool. Iron Body decreases damage received for rest of turn if attacked twice. I kind of want to give you Megiddo. Just because I don't think I've used that. That's a lot of damage and it says in a large area.
Is this
sure, I don't think anyone's used Megiddo. There we go. And I want to give you... Oh my goodness, your stats are pretty good too. Yeah, that's going to the MC.
What would you like to do, Awakening?
I have no idea how many personas I'm currently at.
Which persona will you choose? What would you like to do? Which
On can get
persona will you
bugs,
choose?
because why not?
What would you like to do? Which persona will you choose?
Okay, I still have quite a bit more to consolidate down. So I'll see you once I'm done with the rest of this. So, one moment. There we go, I've probably been at this for about 15 minutes. But I finally have the personas equaled out. I'm up to 7. Most of them are 45 or higher. Except for Makoto's, who was stuck at 35 because I didn't really have the required stuff to bring it up any higher. But basically, the only standout persona out of the whole bunch is... Can I switch over to the screen? Is Joker's. Like, Seth is very cool. Every other one, they have some good stuff going for them. Like, Narcissus, I think, had a decent skill on it. Like, Brightening Star, I think, is okay. Extra Voltage. I know I gave Haru, who is the slowest member, a thing that should automatically give her some extra speed at the start of battle. Hopefully that will work out all fine. Some of these are just really cool looking, like Byakko here. But, yeah. Some interesting abilities, some decent stats on some of them. But, oh, Set is so cool looking. I really wish you got to see these personas a little bit more often instead of just on that screen, because they're so cool. That's the only time you see the sub-personas, and you don't even always see them. You only sometimes see them, the normal personas, when you use a skill. It's a bit rude, but I think that's all the prep work we had to do. I don't think there are new weapons to buy just yet. And oh, there is.
Make sure you're well prepared.
Okay, I was also taking a quick look at the weapons you could fuse before I got rid of all the personas. And like this Cocytus here is actually stronger than the strongest one you can make for the Joker.
You have a good eye. All right.
Might as well. We have some money to burn.
Everything good? Thanks
Same
for your
here.
purchase.
Again, I could not make something stronger.
You have a good eye. All right, here you go.
I can probably afford.
Everything good?
Okay,
Thanks for your purchase.
No, I didn't want to do that. I went with the short range one for Ryuji. I wanted to go with the long range.
Soon.
Oh well, never mind. I suppose that's all the prep work you can do right now because I just spent all our cash. So I think we're good to go into the next battle mission, so let's head off. This will progress the story, is this okay? Yep.
All right, let's head out.
I can never get in the right mood for this stuff in my normal outfit. Hope it kicks in when the time comes.
The courtyard is over on the other end of this floor. There's no time to waste.
Getting a quick sip of my drink.
Ready, set, go! Best of luck in battle.
Thank you, rebel friends.
Man, these guys. I can't tell if they're gung-ho or just bossy.
It might be a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
We'll continue our own preparations here for the final battle with that awful tyrant. Let's move out. We've got a key to track down.
Let's go. For once we're walking around in our normal outfits.
I wonder which part of the building we're in now. Still the first floor would be my guess.
I mean, if you didn't go upstairs, then it's probably pretty safe to guess that.
I don't know about you guys, but isn't this place a vibe? You know, not shadows or legionnaires. That other scary stuff.
Wait, no, you don't mean...
Huh?
Huh.
You scared too? Something getting to you?
Oh, it's nothing major. My mind keeps coming back to one thing. Don't the beings here seem more riled up than the ones in the last two kingdoms?
Yeah, there were no rebels in Yoshiki's. We had to make the rebels, more basically. With a few exceptions, with those closest to Yuki. I mean, the rebels were pretty ready to go in Marie's kingdom. Maybe not this excited, but there were definitely rebels there.
Would there be a reason behind it?
If so, my money would be on your recent change of mindset. I mean, if this world does exist in your heart, it'd make sense for changes to your state of mind to influence the place.
Definitely headbanging.
Oh, so it's because Toshiro decided he was going to fight back?
It stands to reason. Once Toshiro was emboldened, so were the other beings.
He's gone from the runaway old-timer to the sorta defiant old-timer.
Futaba.
Well, being around you criminals was bound to toughen me up a bit.
You really had the spine of a block of tofu when we first met, didn't you, Tofu-ro?
And now everyone's picking on him.
Irina, you still need to grow up a bit yourself. Aren't you roughly the same age as these kids? You need to learn to respect your elders, or life is going to be...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, old man.
Why, I'm not putting up with this anymore.
Good grief. Those two haven't matured at all, have they? Okay, enough of this for now. We've got work to do.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
cat
Let's
said.
do what we gotta do to find our ticket out of here.
Thank goodness Morgana can't hear me through the screen. Courtyard.
Is this the right place?
This can't be.
A rather pleasant courtyard. One could easily find a place to sit back, relax, and enjoy a bento.
Dreaming of food even now, Inari? I could go for lunch myself, but we've got that to take care of first.
Spooky door? Spooky door.
Yeah, that. I'm sure some other fresh hell awaits us on the other side.
But the rebels told us that's where the key is, right?
Yep.
Along with a heap of legionnaires too, no doubt. Time to work up an appetite.
Let's do this. Do we have to? No. Let's do this.
Right. Whatever's on the other side, I'll make short work of it.
Damn, Makoto! Those legionnaires don't scare you at all like some other stuff, huh?
Every time Ryuji says anything to Makoto, I expect him to say something and get himself hurt.
Hello, Earth to Toshiro. Something bugging you?
Oh, it's nothing. I could swear... Where have I seen this place?
Words are hard. Let's continue.
Okay, folks. On the count of 3, like last time.
I feel like I was about to say something, and as I went to say it, my brain was just like, nah, that's not important information. We're not going to share that. So now I don't even know what it was.
1, 2, 3.
It. 1, 2, 3, and then we just sat there for a moment before we went into a loading screen. What awaits us on the other side? Defeat all enemies. We got a drummer, 4 shooters, 2 of a different type of enemy. No, win with no one getting KO'd in 10 turns. I think that's a new enemy type. I don't... Could they be like the ninjas we fought in Yoshiki's kingdom? Is that what the green one is? It might be. Choose squad. I'm fine with Haru, Makoto, Yusuke, I think. That works for me. Start the battle. Oh, we got elevators again. First time seeing one of those. Time to teach him who's boss. Wait, we don't know what it's capable of. We should wait and see what it does.
No.
No, it's too dangerous to let it attack us from above. We're making the first move. Oh, fine. Everyone, focus your attacks on that one first. Okay. This is interesting. Sayo. Oh. What the heck?
How terrible.
It seems you've been turned into a monster. Not to worry, this won't change our bonds of friendship.
Whoa.
I think you got the wrong idea. All they did was swap places with one another. What if I had done that with Yusuke? Would you still said that line? An enemy swaps places with whoever attacks it. This is gonna be troublesome.
Let's go.
We might be able to get it. We might be able to get to an advantageous spot if we're smart about it. Keep an eye out for an opportunity. Teleporter types. When teleporting enemies are attacked, they will automatically swap positions with their attackers. This tactic can be manipulated to your advantage. Use teleporter types to get past various obstacles, or lure them somewhere that lacks cover so they can get down. So you can down them.
Wipe them out.
You'll get no mercy.
Perfectly ready.
Okay. So, oh, it's currently not in cover. Okay.
You won't escape.
You're hit. Fox, you're on a roll.
And it looks like it can only teleport once per turn. Then.
I won't escape.
Let's see it again, Fox. I'm ready.
Oh, okay, I could have played this differently. What if I do that? Next turn, Makoto's in position to deal with the ones over there. Jump with speed on you. Rude. Rude. Oh, thank you. The only problem is that leaves Yusuke down here, not really able to do anything. Other than that, I'm fine with that.
Prepare yourself.
Mabufu! This will teleport me with the air horn. Really? I wanted to teleport, game.
Of course.
Here I go.
Who gets hit by that right now? Everyone. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't think I'll be able to finish off everyone right now, though, but might as well do this.
I'm ready.
Yeah, there's no way I can hit both of you. Mafrela isn't that long range. Mafrey is one space off. Okay, so I guess I'll have Makoto kill one of them, and next turn someone can deal with that one. And I'm going to assume the same thing happens over here. Yeah, Mopsy can definitely not hit both. So 2 enemies left with very little HP for both of them. Rude. Rude.
Reinforcements.
Okay, that's unsurprising.
Do this. You still have the advantage. Give it all you've got.
Hold on. I can't get on that button,
I'm perfectly ready.
which means Yusuke is still stuck over here.
Come, my other self.
That's gonna freeze it though.
Time to raise the curtain.
Magito!
Wipe them out. Throw him off.
And still doesn't get teleported. Yusuke's just gonna stay here over here for this entire battle.
I'll do my best.
I switch back over to Yusuke. That kills those 3. Which could be decent enough. And why not? I say Yusuke's gonna be unimportant in this entire battle, but he's gotten most of the kills.
Here I go.
That means that Haru can now do that.
No mercy. I'm ready.
Bring her back down.
I'm ready.
I wasn't thinking about the fact that that wall was there. Never mind. I was
Get no mercy.
thinking I might be able to get a follow-up, but there's no way. Actually, I have an idea. Haru is still on that other button, right? Yes. If I do that,
Queen, you got this.
that leaves Makoto to that button.
I'll do my best.
Are you kidding me? I needed one more movement space, really?
Time to get chaotic.
This really isn't going to work how whoops. That'll move you there.
Blasted Noir.
I don't get a once more for that, right? No. who gets hit by this triple? Who can I hit with a triple threat here? Exactly one enemy, I think? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, there's no way I'm getting over there either.
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
Do I just do that? Maybe. No.
Perfect. You'll be safe there.
I'll do that. Noble Lady's Invitation. Get some damage off on them. Next turn, I should be able to use the enemy up there in order to get a pretty decent follow-up.
I'm not done.
Rude.
Here.
Rude.
Advance. Fire.
Rude.
Let's go.
Oh, why? You stayed out of cover. Thank you.
I'm ready.
Nope, not what I meant to do.
Here I go.
I'm perfectly ready.
But that does mean Yusuke can finally get past.
You'll get no mercy.
Yep, there we go. Oh wait, no, I would already get him on you. That doesn't matter much. Actually,
I'll do my best.
I'll cut them down.
Yusuke gets a get him here.
My fingers on the trigger.
Enemy boy.
That way Yusuke gets to do something else. What if I have Yusuke? Yusuke can't get anywhere that I'd actually want him, sadly. Same with Makoto.
Here I go.
Wipe them out.
I'm ready. I'll do my best.
Cut them
Yusuke, run back to the button.
You'll get no mercy.
Haru's gonna come down with you.
down. I'm perfectly ready.
How far can you get?
I'll do my best.
Smack you away, I suppose. That's fine. Triple threat only gets you.
Wipe
Can
them out.
Makoto get anywhere's better?
You'll get no mercy.
Not really.
I'm ready.
Do I just have Yusuke do another triple threat attack? Is it worth it for just one? Probably not.
I am the
Mabufu on... I don't know. I do this. That means Yusuke can run a little bit more forwards.
You won't escape.
Get him.
Fox, you're on a roll. I'll do my best.
Haru runs nowheres because she doesn't have the space to run anywheres. Over here, maybe? Triple threat only hits you, which would be a waste. I don't know. Stuff's not quite lining up exactly where I would actually want it. So I'm just sort of making do with second best for what I would actually want to do. But that's fine enough, I suppose. These two will die no problem next turn. I have 6 turns left for the award. I think I'm good.
A successful attack.
I'm perfectly ready.
You go back up here. Makoto, get him.
We're down one enemy.
Wipe them out.
Yusuke hits the button.
Here I go.
Goodbye. I had way more turns than I actually needed. It sort of just froze for a second. I got very concerned. Level up on some personas. Level up on Phantom Thieves. 6780 yen. Full clear. No one gets KO'd. We got Power and Valkyrie. Nice. Stage cleared. Did we find the key or do we have more enemies to fight?
Phew. That should do it, right?
So, where's this key we're looking for? Did it get dropped somewhere?
I don't see anything of the sort so far.
Hold up, I've got a reading!
Uh-oh. Oh, maybe not
This
uh-oh.
is what was shining?
That's a Band-Aid.
These aren't keys, though. Yep, no mistaking it. Those are bandages.
Really? Sorry, but could I see those for a moment?
Oh? Toshiro might know what's going on.
What the?
Huh? Magical Band-Aids, yay! Oh, a white loading screen, that's a first.
Who could that be this late in the evening?
It kind of looks like Toshiro got beat up.
Come in.
Ah, there you are. I heard I'd find you here.
Is that... That looks a little like Arena, doesn't it?
Huh? You look fine, more or less.
Hmm? I'm sorry, but I don't believe we've met. Perhaps you're mistaking me for someone else.
No, you're definitely who I've been looking for. Toshiro Kasukabe, Mr. Class President.
Well, I suppose you're not mistaken then. What did you need to discuss with me?
Relax. No need to be so formal with me. It's not like I have to have a reason to be here. This is the student council room, and I am a student.
Somewhat grumbles, angry whirlwind over the head.
You have an upperclassman uniform, but I haven't seen you here before. Are you a new transfer?
All business, aren't you? You got me, though. I already knew this school was fancy, but they push the decorum here pretty hard, don't they? I'll pick it up eventually, and if not, then no biggie. I got curious about you, so I started asking around. Pretty impressive rep you've got there. A ton of talent, a connected family, stellar grades, your whole future set up. You even got elected student council president as a first year. Nobody done that here before you.
Oh, okay. Sort of info we expected about Toshiro.
Why are you describing me to myself? Is this some kind of awkward ribbing? If you don't have any council business, please see yourself out. I'm quite busy here.
Oh, sorry if I upset you. I'm just interested in you, I swear. I mean, getting beat up by a whole gang of delinquents? They don't even do that in manga anymore.
So exactly what I thought happened to him, okay.
So you saw that?
I even thought for a second that I'd find you here all covered in bandages.
What a bizarre way of thinking.
Still, you jumped into that mess by yourself, all to help that other student getting mugged, didn't you?
Okay.
You're not just a president. You're a student council superhero. You know, I actually like the sound of that.
Okay, so Toshiro actually stood up for somebody beforehand. Look, he's shown the capacity to do that, and obviously he's done that before. But like, he's very much, I don't even know the words for this. But he's definitely hidden that part of himself for a little while before.
I wasn't doing anything so noble. I merely happened on the scene. Once I knew what was going on, I had no choice but to get involved. I also only became student council president because it'll look good on my college application. Besides, my father told me I need experience as a public figure to ensure I can take up the family's work. But never mind all that, I'm digressing. What I mean to say is I've learned a valuable lesson about poking my nose into other people's business.
Huh. Still, you ended up rescuing the kid, right?
Well, those miscreants seemed too tired to go back to bullying him once they had their fill assaulting me.
Not only does this student look like Arena, he definitely acts like Arena too.
Don't you have somewhere to be? It's well past time for students to still...
Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Eri Natsuhara. Nice to meet ya.
Let's just take a quick look at the name Eri Natsuhara, shall we? Let's just cut off most of that second name. Eri Na. Yeah, this is exactly who this is. Eri Natsuhara. I believe Natsu is summer, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure what adding Hara to the end of that means, but her name is something to do with summer, I'm fairly certain.
Kasukabe-kun, I've got a hunch about you. This is where you usually hang out after school, right? I'll drop by and bug you again later.
Huh?
He's like, what? Am I being adopted by an extrovert? Toshiro, you've been adopted by an extrovert. Congratulations.
See ya! Oh, my bad. I meant to give you this earlier. Here. See ya!
What are... Some bandages. What is with that girl?
That was... Okay. That was pretty good.
Uh-huh. Hey! Was that?
Yeah. I bet we saw the same thing. I still can't wrap my head around it, though.
That was so full of twists, I don't even know where to start.
That was Toshiro in the uniform, yeah? The student council president?
He was so young back then. He hasn't changed a bit. Who was that girl, though? He hasn't changed a bit. Who was that girl, though? Let's ask the question, shall we?
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Going by appearance, she and Arena were...
We've got a lot to hammer out. We should take these on one by one. Good point. Now that we have what seems to be the key in this place, we can get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have plenty to talk about on the other side of the door.
Let's get to safety, shall we? We can deal with what might be earth-shattering discoveries in safety.
So about what we saw together. That wasn't a figment of our imaginations.
You mean we witnessed something that actually took place?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Though I'd forgotten the event entirely until now. The girl who showed up was Eri Natsuhara. She was one of my senpai on the student council.
Eri Natsuhara. Toshiro's senpai from his high school days who took a liking to him after seeing him intervene in a bullying incident. A cheerful optimist with a strong sense of justice, she dragged Toshiro along on her charitable quest to resolve school troubles. For some reason, she looks a lot like Arena.
But out of all my life, why that memory?
What happened afterwards? Maybe because of this kingdom? No, what happened afterwards, Toshiro?
Yeah, we could use a bit more context.
Do you still not remember that part?
From what I noticed, it seemed to be the first meeting between the two of them.
Toshiro, have you remembered anything else yet?
Well, that was when I first met Natsuhara-senpai. She joined the council shortly after, and...
She
you totally whipped?
That's an awful way to put it, but it's unfortunately not far from the truth either.
Okay, then.
Regardless, she was also the kind of person who couldn't stand mistreatment or injustice.
We don't know anyone like that.
Whenever she caught wind of problems with the school or students in trouble, she'd run to me with a report. Every time she would try to convince me with a, "Toshiro, let's fight the good fight."
Oops.
I initially agreed to help so I could keep tabs on her. She was such a reckless student council member.
Oh, can we actually just come out and say that this is literally just Arena?
Before I knew it, she had us running all over the school together.
Poor Toshiro.
We tackled all sorts of issues at that school. Bullying, unfair school rules. Heck, by the end, we were even giving career and relationship advice. At some point, the student council room became more of a counseling room for the average student.
And he's just like, well, hold on. I'm not qualified for this.
Students were always grateful whenever we were able to help them. I found that especially gratifying, since I was fed up with my father's alternative expectations for me.
Huh?
Looking back at the time, I think we did a lot of good together. And then... That's all I'm able to remember. Why? I can't. It's like something's fogging my memory.
Here we go again. Once we find more of the keys, I'm sure we'll unlock more of it and figure out why exactly it is this way.
Hey, don't push it too hard. We all shared that vision when you touched the bandage. That's what restored your memory. There are supposed to be 4 keys, right? Maybe we can learn more from finding the others.
True. And there are still a few more things I want to get to the bottom of. Especially about Natsuhara-senpai. And you as well, Irina.
There's a bit too much resemblance for it to be a coincidence, huh?
Yeah, I'll say.
They even have the same chemistry together.
Think so? I mean, we may look similar, but I don't boss you around that much. Right, Toshiro?
Sure, Arena, sure.
Really? What do you expect me to say?
It's more like he's in the palm of your hand and you're crushing him.
I love Futaba.
Yeah, as flat as a pancake.
Well, is that really how you all see me?
I mean, you're getting better at not letting people do that to you, but yes.
I have to admit, though, there's one thing that's been stuck on my mind. It's been nagging me ever since we came to this world. When I saw the visions of Toshiro's memory, I felt something stirring in my own head. That girl. She's someone from your own world, right?
Supposedly, yes.
Ever since I heard we're in a world made from Toshiro's heart, I've been thinking. What am I, exactly?
Irina.
I have a few ideas I could share, but nothing for certain. Ultimately, I have a feeling you're entirely different from any of the entities we're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
We'll know soon enough. Cheer up, okay? We'll know soon enough. Cheer up, okay?
Right. No matter what I turn out to be, in the end, I'm still me.
Nailed it! No matter what you are, you'll always be you. Just like Mona will always be a cat, yeah?
Might want to run, Ryuji.
Check the transitive property, pal. And Keep me out of your analogies.
Thanks, guys. Well, no use thinking about it now. How about we get back to it?
You got it.
We've still got 3 more things to find, right?
Yep, now that we've got the one, let's head back to the Rebel Club room next. Yeah, especially since we can assume another fight's waiting for us behind the next door. Let's head back and find out where the next one is.
Yeah, hopefully the rebels have figured out that information already. A new quest has been added. Yay, personas obtained. New talking, a new everything to do. We're looking at thanks instead of sorry. Interesting, I'm curious what that's about. Oh, the next thing is immediately another battle mission, okay. But looking at the time, this is probably a pretty good place to end things off. So, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.